Cancer. What's going on, guys? I feel so bad because every time I roll around to do your readings, I end up feeling like ass. Like fibromyalgia ends up kicking my ass on the days I have to do cancer readings. And I feel so bad because you guys are so sensitive as it is. And so I don't know, maybe it is the cancer energy. You guys, you feel everything. And I always feel really bad for my cancers during times like this. Oh, move beyond ancestral patterns. Okay, that's a deep card. The Sage, be devoted and committed. These came right out for you guys, though. So next week, I'm going to do verses readings. Those are going to be a little bit more like my personals, where I'll be reading for two different energies, and that will get interesting. But this week, I'm still just keeping to just the generals. Mother Earth, feel loved and comforted. Ooh, this is the first time she's come out this week. That's awesome. Last week, she was like all over the place. Speaking of someone who's all over the place, this bitch. She always comes through. Water Guardian. Always connect with your emotions, Cancer. That is your superpower. My Cancers make a job of connecting with emotion. Okay, that's why you guys always need your homes really nice. You need everything in place. Looks like Father Sky. I definitely got some strong intuitive Cancers watching too. You've got to connect with that emotion though, and you've got to feel the love of self right now. Being devoted and committed to how you view self. That is something that I just keep getting. And the connection to emotion is really figuring out why you do the things you do. That is just, it's a path that will lead to more enlightenment, more personal enlightenment. And moving beyond ancestral patterns is really a lot that I've talked to my clients about. And one of my Cancer clients is going to be like, dude, that's Melissa. Talking about moving beyond ancestral patterns. That is huge, guys. We have a lot of unlearning to do. Mainly because most of our parents weren't loved right. And then they didn't love us right. But it's not anybody's fault. And we've got to understand that. But we also have to remove any weird old labels that we were given, especially anybody who grew up in the 80s. Please pray for our souls. You know, and it's not, yeah. But my Cancer's definitely Leo energy. Definitely can see the light now. This is already a better reading than the last one. Ooh. Okay. Shit, I spoke too soon. Maybe, but, okay. 7 of Swords in the Chariot. It's almost like my Cancers didn't, so the Chariot is a Cancer card, and it's usually moving away from stuff, but for me, I'm getting more that, like, my Cancers used to like to hide their canceriness. Right? So, like, you never connected, you would feel bad about connecting to your emotion. As if someone in your family had told you that emotion was bad and that you had to stay stone cold. Well, guess what? Cancers can't. And I'm really sorry if I had any little baby Cancers running around being told that you're not allowed to be who you're supposed to be, which is an emotional wreck. I mean, you are. That's how you teach the rest of the world. And it's like you've been exposed, though. I do get that many of my Cancers have been exposed to lots of different cultures, lots of different ways of thinking, and that now that they're adults, they can make their own decisions. My Cancers understand that there is evil in the world, but they also know there's good. And the more that my awakened Cancers focus on the good, the better the world looks. The more you guys hide yourselves, the more you guys hide how you really feel, and so much of those feelings are good feelings that Cancers feel. You feel everything. You feel the good really, really deeply, and you feel the bad really, really deeply. But my Cancers understand that you can just focus on the good. I mean, okay, nix that. We don't just focus on the good. That's not life. We've got to look at the bad sometimes. But in those moments when looking at the bad isn't doing you any good, you focus on the good. Because some days that shadow work can get too much. So I'm really glad to see that my cancers are, okay, this is hard. This is a hard lesson for my cancers to learn. That, you've got to cut out some of the storytelling, some of the anxiety. The anxiety is something that just serves my cancers zero. It serves no humans very well. I mean, there's a point to anxiety when we are in a life or death situation. However, it's not, most of the stories we tell ourselves are wrong. And if and my cancers are understanding that, they have always been conflicted with the truth of it all, which is the truth is that you can be emotional and be happy. And that emotion isn't a scary thing. Emotion is something that just happens. Emotion is the same thing as eating. It happens. We have to eat. And sometimes we have to be sad. And my cancers love being sad. Sorry, guys. But you do. You like being sad. You like swimming in murky, weird waters, just like all the other water signs. But you also, the thing about my cancers that they have that's a little different than the other two water signs is you have that cardinal energy, that cardinal go-getter energy that I adore and what makes me connect with cancers so seamlessly. I've got the sun and the moon here, Cancer. That's interesting. Wow. Very cool. I ended on the deck of the Bastard. It started with the sun and ended with the moon. That is amazing. You guys are figuring out your own truth. That sometimes you feel the sun, sometimes you feel the moon, and both are okay. Because there is such a thing as toxic positivity. Where, that, okay, it's really cute, but it's true. That meme with the dog and the fire is going on in the background and the dog's like, everything's okay. That's toxic positivity. You're letting your house burn down, buddy. So it's like Cancer isn't willing to let their house burn down. But they are willing to go there, whether it be happy or sad. This is a great reading. These are the Cancers that seem to really get it and understand themselves. Because we can try and understand, yes, Empress. Definitely some strong feminine Cancers watching today. I'm not sure how long I can get this reading to go for because fibro is bothering me and we have some storms coming in here. So, Cancer, don't you worry about money. Don't you worry about money. Some of my Cancers that I work with on a weekly basis struggle with a lot of ancestral patterns when it comes to money because they come from poor countries or even poor parts of America where it created this poverty mindset that you've got to break free from. It's slave culture, unfortunately, is alive and well, but we cannot perpetuate it, Juggling. My Cancers are doing a lot. There's a lot going on, and I can't pretend. I've been pretending COVID isn't happening, but it's during this reading. But it's happening, and yeah, my Cancers may be a little conflicted on what to do. What you can do, Cancer, is try and stay calm right now. Over whatever thing you're stressing over, the best thing you can do, because you don't know what's going on. I'm getting that a lot of my Cancers are stressing over something that they're not even sure about. That is the definition of anxiety. Yeah, it's about work. My Cancers are stressed about work. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah, you are the King of Pentacles, guys. You're a good worker. Okay? And my Empresses don't really see that they're also a King of Pentacles, that they also are, strong, healthy workers, whatever it is you're doing. And now's your time to save. Okay. Cancer, I'm getting someone who's creating some of their own anxiety here over things that haven't happened yet. What you're worrying about and what the stories you're telling yourself haven't happened yet. So I really need you to stop telling yourself those stories, because those stories aren't serving you. They aren't even real. You might as well, I mean, if you want to write them down, put them in a book and sell it, go for it. It's called fiction. I tried. It's hard. Okay. Not bitter. But it is. It's hard. So, but what you're doing is you're coming up with fiction in your mind. So please stop doing that. It's not real. Okay, sweetie? You're just telling yourself stories. Good girl, you just gotta wait. Wait for the pertinent information to come in. Then you make the decision. I'm dealing with some cancers who have some unknowns going on. And sometimes we gotta be okay with the unknown. And the test is, how freaked out are you gonna get yourself? Okay. All right, I know my cancers want a bug. My cancers want a bug, but they know. They know they gotta just wait. Good. Self-preservation. Don't get caught up in the stories of the past, though, guys. Stories of the past are not going to help you in any way. Oh, Cancer. You're okay. You're okay. And if anybody is sick, I am so sorry. All right, don't neglect your issues that were well around before COVID-19, which was a major anxiety I'm picking up on and some depression here. You focus on work. You focus on the good stuff that you do, whether that be homeschooling the kids or taking care of the house or working at your job or both, like many of us are doing right now. I worry like I get drained. I'm getting drained a lot easier than I normally would be. It is unbelievable. It's like I talk to someone and my battery is just completely drained. And so you've got to remember that everything is work right now. Housework, kids, dinner, making dinner is work because everybody's exhausted. Yeah, but continue to explore your gifts, explore your spiritual work, explore your thoughts. Wow, explore your anxiety. Explore your anxiety. See what you're really afraid of. Yeah, go inside, because the hermit knows. Go inside and find your own inner knowing about what's going on. And if you can't do that, then just don't think about it right now, Cancer, because it's driving you bonkers and it's not helping you. Your own thoughts aren't serving you. So I really need you to either distract yourself or figure out why you're having these, it's almost like toxic thought patterns. You're bringing yourself back to your childhood. So Cancer, ow, I just bit my tongue and that hurt. Cancer, you absolutely need to go back to childhood and see what you're afraid of. What is it that you're scared of? Poverty? Judgment? What? Because you'll be okay. King of Wands. Don't worry. You are a boss. And no matter what you get your sticky self into, you get yourself out. You have been through a lot worse. I do suggest getting some hematite, some protective crystals. That's always really helpful. And just know you're protected. You are good. You are a boss. You probably have some Leo in your chart for sure. Queen of Swords. Cut the anxiety out. And you're golden. Okay? Just breathe through it. We are all feeling a lot of anxiety this week, myself included. We will be okay. We will get through this, okay? This is not normal life. Yeah, Queen of Cups. That's what I'm ending it on. Cancer. You are Queen of Cups. You are emotionally stable. Don't listen to anybody else, okay? You feel everything. I need you to just take a moment and remember what you're getting triggered by. You're getting triggered by fear of poverty, fear of lack, fear of loss. And that all stems to attachment. So please work on the attachment. I'm only saying this because I can see that that's what's going to make you happier. You got a happy place. Okay? Cancer has a happy place. Go to it when you need it. Okay? I love you guys, and I'm really sorry you're feeling so much anxiety right now. We all are. If that, I mean, I don't know if that makes my cancer feel worse or better, but I hope it makes you feel better. All right. I love you guys. This is going to be my only video for today. I'm not feeling good. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, I'm wearing this corny sweatshirt because it's blue, and for lighted up blue, I'm wearing these because it's cute. My daughter won't wear it because she's too cool, but I'm not too cool. I'm a cat. So I'm going to wear this blue sweatshirt today for autism awareness. Autism is, I used to work in a day program, and then I worked with families who were affected by autism and Down syndrome and all kinds of stuff. But I will tell you that adults with developmental disabilities in this country are some of the most amazing people ever. They're some of the smartest people ever, and they're not treated right. And so where April is lighted up blue, I don't own a lot of blue clothes, but I wanted to wear this blue sweatshirt because for autism awareness. I don't know what I just did for autism awareness. Probably nothing. Do you like my blue sweatshirt? I mean, I don't know what this does, but just know that if you have autism, I'm aware of you and I love you. Okay, bye guys.